Toyota Camry V10, 1982–86. Toyota started production of the first-generation series Camry in March 1982 at the Tsutsumi plant. Designated the model code V10, when fitted with S-series gasoline engines it was known as the SV10, SV11, or SV12 depending on the exact version. Likewise, the C-series diesel versions are identified by the CV10 and CV11 codes. Released to the Japanese market on March 24, 1982, Toyota issued the V10 series as a four-door notchback sedan retailing at the Toyota Corolla store dealerships. At the same time, a twin model, the Toyota Vista, launched as a rebadged Camry sold at separate Toyota Vista store locations. Five-door liftback versions of the Vista came to the market in August 1982, although outside of export markets the Camry remained exclusively a sedan. These cars served above the comparably sized Toyota Carina and Corona in the Toyota hierarchy. Unlike the preceding Celica Camry, exports were achieved with the first-generation Camry to Australia, Europe and North America. Development of the V10 series Camry and Vista began in August 1977 following the 1973 oil crisis and would later cover the 1979 crisis. Automobile manufacturers were making the inexorable move to downsized, lighter, more fuel-efficient cars with better aerodynamic performance. The industry also began wide-scale switching from the rear-wheel drive layout to the lighter and more compact front-wheel drive in the interest of increased fuel economy. With a development focus on exports, particularly to the US, Toyota designed Camry to replace the Corona T130 in many overseas markets. It needed to compete with the compact, front-drive Honda Accord sedan from Japan. Via one-upmanship, Camry exceeded the Accord's wheelbase by 150 mm, 5.9 in, and offered larger engines. The design brief also established the compact front-wheel drive X-platform vehicles by General Motors in the US as competitors. In light of this competition, and a first for Toyota, the V10 adopted front-wheel drive with the engine transversely mounted. Between this layout that reduced the size of the engine compartment, the notchback sedan and liftback bodies with rear quarter windows, and the longer wheelbase of 2,600 mm, 102.4 in the V10 series was considered spacious for its time and class. Furthermore, by situating the fuel tank underneath the back seat, luggage space is increased. The styling of the V10 followed the box-shaped trends characteristic of the early 1980s. Wind tunnel testing led to the fitment of drag-reducing flush pillars, a flat roof line to reduce wind buffeting, and one-piece front bumper with air dam to direct airflow. Drag coefficient is quoted at CD equals 0.38 for the sedan and CD equals 0.36 for the liftback. Coil spring independent suspension features by way of a McPherson strut type with stabilizer and strut bar up front, and a McPherson rear setup with parallel lower arms. Steering uses a rack and pinion design. Braking hardware is made up of front ventilated discs and rear drums with a double proportioning valve to suppress lockup. Innovatively, a sensor is fitted to detect worn-out brake pads, alerted by use of an audible chime.